Hi there, we are going to be kicking off our texture bowl unit with a practice assignment. So what I need you guys to do is find some unique items around your house, about 10 of them, and I want you to find a way to create texture patterns. So I'll show you what I mean. Here I've found some items around my house. I have some beads, some silverware that I'm going to be pressing in, candle, shark tooth, some seashells. That'll be interesting. I'm going to use some clay tools as well. So you guys all have clay tools that you can test out and perhaps use in unique ways as well. One thing to keep in mind is that you need a large surface area. So roll out a slab, use your guides, just like you've done before on previous projects. I don't want you just to press them in one time, however, because one of the things that you're doing in this project is trying to figure out a way to create pattern. So in your practices, you're going to be practicing those 10 textures and creating a pattern. And so what a pattern is a repetition of the elements of art, repetition of lines or shapes. And so it's going to take some practice, and that's why we're practicing. So make sure I see enough repetition in your texture presses, okay? So this is going to be one of my examples. I could even keep repeating this scalloped look and keep going, and perhaps I would use this for my texture bowl. This seashell is really working really well. So make sure to have that repetition. One of the wooden tools, my class has already seen this, but I demonstrated this one, where you use the end of your wooden tool. You all have a wooden tool, and you just rock this back and forth. If you ever need like a mermaid or a fish scale look, this is always a really good, one of my good go-tos, because you get a really nice deep texture with this as well. So now I have 2 patterns here. I'm going to continue on. We'll find another area. I've got a lot of scalloped stuff going on, I'm realizing. Rounded edges. Now you can see here, this spoon is the seashell and the wooden tool are a little bit different textures, whereas this kind of spoon is very non-porous, so it's going to want to stick to your clay a little bit more. So one thing that I found is if you use a blow dryer first to your slab, that might help a little bit. I have another scallop texture on the back side that I was trying this with, and it was giving me the same kind of issue. We'll see if this, oh, that one looks good. That looks a lot like my seashell pattern, so I could even alternate with that. Then what I'm going to do is I've got this really cool, if you look for jewelry or old items from that someone in your house might have or laying around, you can figure out a way to alternate. Oh, that is gorgeous. Press in, and when you do this, you kind of want to wiggle them around so that it gets pressed in and indented. And so if I alternated that with my scalloped thing there that I've got going on, that could look really, really amazing. Maybe I'll continue this on. Then another thing I had was my beads. You could do beads in a number of ways. You can take them so you're just going to roll them in. You can test out that. A lot of what we're doing on these practices are just total experimentation. And maybe you would use these beads as a way to draw your viewer's eye around your bowl design. So just by going diagonal, now I'm just going to do a flat press and see how just a press would look rather than the roll. And we can see, I kind of like that one better maybe. So anyways, I think you guys get the gist of this. So I need to see repetition of textures, creating patterns, and I need to see 10 of them. So walk around your house, see what you can find. Ooh, for this top of this seashell, I'm getting nice indentations. Maybe that would be the center of the bowl where I could wrap it around. So do some strategizing, see what you can do. Once you're done getting your textures and you have 10 all laid out on a slab of clay, you're gonna take a picture with it on your iPad and submit it to this assignment when you are done. Good luck.